Suchi Gucci, everybody. Welcome back to ItsYaBoy. I'm out here at my brother's house today recording a Q&A video. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I got a lot of people asking me questions when I ask for them. So thank you to everyone who asked me a question. I think I got every single one of them ready for this video. So if this video does go a little long, I am sorry, but I do want to get everyone's name in there. But before we get into the questions, I want to let y'all know that I now do have an Instagram account. It's your boy J Blacks, J, just not the J-A-Y, just the letter J Blacks. The link for it will be in the description below. You can look at some of it right here. I got 2 posts up right now, but go ahead. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff on Instagram and Twitter. People don't really like Facebook anymore, I guess. I do still have a Facebook, but most of my efforts will be focused towards my Instagram account and my Twitter account. So let's get up in this. Yo, what up, Jackson Swanson? I see you out here. His question to me is, have I always been a Bills fan, and if so, why? I haven't been a Bills fan my entire life, but I have never been a fan of another team. I didn't start watching football and sports in general until I was a little bit older, not like too old. Football was the first sport I started watching. That was in 2003. I was 11 at the time. The first game I actually saw, though, was the Super Bowl of the previous year. I think it was the Buccaneers and the Raiders. I was watching that with my dad. That was the first time I ever really sat down and watched a football game. So then the next following season, 2003, Buffalo Bills are led by Drew Bledsoe, and they beat the Patriots 31-0 with Sam Adams high-stepping to the end zone like a beast. That was the first Bills game I ever can remember seeing. That season, though, I think we finished 6-10 or something. But yeah, my dad used to watch it, and I used to watch it with him, and now it's something that I will be doing this for the rest of my life. Next question comes from Damon Brown. What up, Damon? I see you commenting in all my videos. Thank you for continuing to watch. His question to me is, what type of production do I anticipate from Reggie Ragland? And do I think he's going to be in running for Rookie of the Year or just Defensive Rookie of the Year? So I do expect him to be a starter on our team. He can be in the middle. I think him and Preston Brown are going to split time, or maybe they'll move Preston Brown somewhere, because Preston Brown hasn't been doing that great. So, I expect him to come in as an instant starter. I expect him. I think he's a good pass rusher, if I recall, or maybe he's a pass coverage. I know he gets a lot of deflections, so I'm just expecting him to make a great impact. I'm not going to front and say I've been studying his game while he was at Alabama. To address the other question, if he's going to be Rookie of the Year or just Defensive Rookie of the Year, first, to my knowledge, I'm pretty sure there is no Rookie of the Year. They just have Defensive Rookie of the Year and Offensive Rookie of the Year. So I do not think he's going to win Defensive Rookie of the Year. If I had to pick, I would pick one of the 2 guys the Jacksonville Jaguars picked up in this year's draft, either Miles Jack or Jalen Ramsey. Those are both 2 great players. I really think the Jacksonville Jaguars can be nice this year. Yo, I'm going to apologize straight up if I mispronounce your name. You my boy. We on Facebook together. You've been commenting on my videos for a while. But Ryan Cormagigala? My bad, bro, my bad. But your question to me is, do you think the Bills will cut EJ? And if so, who will be the backup? I do not think we'll cut him this year. I think we'll try to maybe have him for 1 more year, because right now our backup would be Cardell Jones, and I just don't think he's ready for our backup role. Have him sit behind Tyrod Taylor and EJ for a year or so, and then we'll probably get rid of EJ next year or something. Alright, I got these 2 questions together because they kind of go hand in hand. Tyler Gargal asked me, do you think Tyrod Taylor will be the franchise quarterback for Buffalo, long-term wise, and God-eyes gaming? What am I most excited about for this season? So I'm most excited to see what Tyrod Taylor is going to bring to the table. I'm hoping he can be our long-term quarterback. It's kind of great that we have a mobile quarterback. I kind of always loved seeing mobile quarterbacks, I like being fast myself. So I really think that we can keep him along. I think we're not going to sign him to a long-term extension, but if he does do well this year, I have all faith that we'll re-sign him. I don't think he'll leave Buffalo. So I'm really excited to see where he's going to be taking the Bills this year. Next question comes from 2 different people. Eminem Joe, M-Squared Joe, Eminem Joe. I don't know how you're supposed to say that, but what up, Eminem Joe? And Crazy Steve 98. Y'all both asking me if I'm going to Bills training camp this year. That is up in the air right now. There's a chance I might be going to New York. I mentioned that before. But there's also a chance that I'll be staying in Rochester, dude. I might be getting a job here in the area, and that job would require me to be filming some of the Buffalo Bills training camp, like straight up on the field. So if I get to do that, I will be at those training camps. I probably won't be going just as a fan, just because I will be working, but I will be on the field, camera on my shoulder. So if I do end up getting that job and I do end up shooting some of the Buffalo Bills training camp, I will definitely let y'all know when I'm there. I unfortunately don't know if I'll be able to interact with y'all that much just because I will be working, but I'll let y'all know when I'm there. All right, the next group of questions: football for life, what's good with you be? Sen Lee, what's good with you be? Brendan Burbiaski, I'm sorry, bro, I'm really bad with these names. And Double M Joe again, all asking me, how do I think the Bills are going to do this year? Are we going to make the playoffs? And Brandon wants to know specifically, are we going to beat the Seattle Seahawks? So let me go ahead and take a look at our schedule right quick. So our first game of the season is at the Baltimore Ravens. I'm not sure if Joe Flacco will be ready. Let's chalk that up as a W. New York Jets, go bust them at home and Thursday Night Football. That's a W. We'll probably lose to the Cardinals. We'll probably lose to the Patriots. I think we can beat the Rams. I don't think Jared Goff is ready for prime time. Who else is ready? San Francisco 49ers, them boys trash. We'll beat them. We'll beat Miami. And then we got the New England Patriots at home. We gonna beat them boys. So right now that's 6-2. And now the Seattle Seahawks game, I'm going to just be real. I don't think we're going to win that game. I would love for us to win that game. Monday Night Football, and that game is on my birthday. So that would be really dope. So right now, going into the bye week, I have us at 6-3. Going to the Cincinnati Bengals, they're a really good team. We have a chance to beat them, but I don't think we will. Jacksonville Jaguars, that's going to be a tough game. We have that one at home, so I'll go ahead and give that a win. So that's 7 wins. At Oakland, we can win that game. They're going to be a tough team. I'll say we'll pull it together to beat Oakland. So that's 8 wins. I don't think we'll beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. We definitely are going to beat the Cleveland Browns. That's 9 wins. Miami Dolphins and the Jets to end the season. So that would be 2 more wins. I think we're better than both those teams. So right now that's 11-5. That's probably a bit optimistic, but an 11-5 record would most likely get us into the playoffs. So that's how I think we're gonna do. Yo, my main man's It's Your Boy Sugar Nips. How you doing, B? Your question to me is, if I had to give away a player, who would you release? Sammy Watkins, Stephon Gilmore, or LaShawn McCoy? That's a tough one. I definitely would not give away Sammy Watkins. Now, when you say give away, I'm assuming you just mean like straight up release, like we get no one back from it, no return. If I had to pick between Gilmore or Shady, I might go Stephon Gilmore, simply because we got LaShawn McCoy locked up for a couple of years. He is getting older, so he might get injured and not produce as well. But Stephon Gilmore could very well leave us next offseason. If y'all haven't seen, he's looking to get $15 million a year, and I think the Bills are only willing to pay $2.5 to $13 million a year. So he might leave next year in free agency. So if I had to give one away, maybe we just give him away. Buffalo fan 70, what's happening with you, B? Your question to me is a bunch of would you rathers. I guess like my favorite out of the 2. First one being Ronald Darby or Stephon Gilmore. Like I said, Stephon Gilmore might be leaving, and Ronald Darby had a great season last year. You could have made a case for him to win Defensive Rookie of the Year over Marcus Peters. He was a beast. The two of them make up the 2 dreaded-headed monster. But I guess I have to go with Ronald Darby. Next one is Tyrod Taylor or Russell Wilson. Tyrod Taylor, I love you, B, but Russell Wilson has a proven track record. So if I had to pick between the 2, I would definitely pick Russell Wilson. He just seems like the upgraded version of Tyrod Taylor. But I could be wrong. Who knows? And will I remember you if I hit 10,000K subs? I remember all of y'all people, especially if you were commenting on my videos, talking with me, having discussions. I won't forget no one. I will never get too big where I don't keep up and keep in touch with my fans. You don't ever have to worry about that. This question comes from Pretty Boy Savage Mod or Mode. I feel like it's supposed to be Mode, but maybe he has Mod for some reason. Your question to me is, would I rather trade Tyrod for Cam Newton, or Sammy Watkins for Odell Beckham? No brainer, this has to be Tyrod Taylor for Cam Newton. Similar to why I want to go with Russell Wilson. Cam Newton has a proven pedigree over Tyrod Taylor. There's still a little bit more up in the air with Tyrod Taylor. He could come back this season and just not do as well. I don't think that's going to happen, but it could could happen. Cam Newton, he's like a big dude. Well, I forgot how tall he is, how much he weighs. But he obviously led the Panthers to a Super Bowl last year. And, Sammy Watkins for Odell Beckham. I really like Sammy Watkins. Odell Beckham's great. I don't want someone like Odell on my team, though. That man's too much of a diva. So, yeah, I have to definitely go with the Cam Newton over Tyrod Taylor. Next question comes from Keith Lillard. I don't know about these names. I'm sorry, y'all. He asked me, who is my favorite Buffalo player on the offensive and defensive side of the ball? Defensive side of the ball, 100% is Marcell Dareus. If I weighed a lot more, I would actually get a Marcell Dareus jersey, but I feel like I'm too small to have a big 99 on my stomach. But he is just, he's super funny. I love, just watching kind of the stuff that they produce. The Buffalo Bills YouTube produce, or their Facebook producers, and they have a lot of, stuff featuring Marcell Dareus. He's just a really funny dude, and obviously he's a beast leading the cold front. And on the offensive side, I guess I'd have to say Sammy Watkins. He's only I think he just turned 23, so we're the same age, which is pretty cool. He's kind of chill dude, and hopefully he leads us, some great things in the future. So I'd have to go with Sammy Watkins and Marcell Dareus. Following up that question is Jeffrey Fowler. What's happening, son? His question to me is, who is my favorite Bills player of all time? Now, it's hard for me to judge, all-time based, because, I haven't been watching them all time. And for me to have a favorite player, it has to be someone who I've watched. I respect and can appreciate, what the Bills of the 90s did, led by Jim Kelly, Bruce Smith, the Andre Reed, or you can even go back further, having O.J. Simpson or whatever. But I have to say, my favorite Bills player is definitely Fred Jackson. He was the one tenured player that the Bills kept. Obviously, we all know about Fred Jackson. Such a classy dude. He loves Buffalo. Buffalo loves him back. I remember the first game I was seeing him in. I'm pretty sure we were playing the Redskins, and that was his first time he ever got some action. It was actually the game after Sean Taylor got shot, unfortunately. But I do remember watching him play that game, and I think that's when Marshawn Lynch was still playing. And there were talks about, is he better than Marshawn Lynch? Crazy to think about, because now Beast Mode is doing Beast Mode things, now that he's retired, though. But yeah, I remember that game pretty well. It was pretty dope. So yeah, definitely Fred Jackson. Thomas Carson, what's happening with you, son? Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for commenting on this video. Your question to me, would you give up playing Madden and give up my YouTube channel if you knew that if I did, the Bills would win a Super Bowl? That might be the hardest question I got today, but if I'm going to just be real, I don't think I'd give up my YouTube channel and playing Madden. I have a lot of enjoyment watching the Bills, but my own personal vendettas are going to definitely trump the what the Bills do. And call that selfish, but I love doing this YouTube stuff. And, if I could just guarantee a Bills Super Bowl, I would never give it up. I think the Bills can do it on their own merit. And even if they can't do it on their own merit, I just don't want to give up providing these videos for y'all. So I would have to say I would not give up my channel. Male Guy 22, thank you for always watching my videos. I've been seeing you here for a while now. Your question to me is, did I ever play football as a kid, like in high school or middle school? And if so, what position? So I wanted to play football for a really long time when I was younger, maybe starting in from 5th to 8th grade, but my mom would never let me do it. She always would say I would never get my schoolwork done. They're out there practicing so late, and she also wasn't really a fan of the people who lived in the area, the team I'd be on. I didn't live in a great area of Buffalo, so she didn't really want me finagling with some of the people on the team and in the area, so I didn't play my first year until I got to high school. I only played 1 year. I don't know if you guys know. I do have a bad back. I won't get into the details of that now, but that prevented me from playing after my freshman year. But when I did play my freshman year, I was a wide receiver and a cornerback. I didn't start on my freshman football team. I didn't make JV or varsity or anything. I just was on the freshman team. But I did have an interception in my very first game. I got some playing time late in the fourth quarter. I got a pick. That was really dope. But yeah, that's what I did, wide receiver and cornerback. I wish I played more, though, growing up. Football for Life asks me, will I play with subs? Football for Life, I will definitely be playing with subs. It's something that people have been asking me to do. And now since, I got a little bit more time in my hands, not being in school, I can, devote time to doing YouTube videos and playing with subs. Games that I currently have that I could play with people, I got Rocket League, I got NBA 2K16, I got Madden 16, I got UFC 2, and if there's another game that we really want to play, I could go out and buy something if need be, but I do want to start doing that. So let me know in the comment section below if you're interested in doing that. Yo, Grayson Irwin, what's happening, son? Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for commenting on that last video of mine. Your question for me is what made me want to do YouTube? So this one, I've been watching people gaming on YouTube maybe since like my sophomore, junior year of high school, which is now like 6 or 7 years ago. And it's always something I thought I could do. I always thought, I'm like, that's not too hard. I know how they do it. I need to have all the right equipment. Being that young, I didn't have the money at the time. And then when I did get the money, I just didn't want to make a YouTube channel yet. It's not something I really wanted to pursue, but it's something I always thought I could do. And then when the PlayStation 4 came out, I found out they had a feature of you can record your gameplay onto the actual system itself. You don't need like an HD PVR or anything. So when that happened, I was like, all right, well now this is actually really more feasible, because that was the biggest hurdle of when I was younger why I didn't end up doing the YouTube, because you need to buy an HD PVR, and I just did not have the money for that. But now since it's actually a feature in the PlayStation 4, I went ahead and bought a PlayStation 4 because I wanted to get one anyways, and I was able to just record my videos onto the PlayStation 4 itself. So that I said, why not make this happen? I'm in college, I'm a film student, I have the equipment, I can easily do it. So I just said, why not? And now look at me, I'm like, it's almost been 2 years now. My boy Green Bastard asked me, how long am I going to keep YouTube up? This is a question I do not know. If things go the way I plan, I would love to just keep doing this for years and years, but I do have to be realistic. I do this for y'all, but if I need to get more subscribers. I really want to get some more subscribers. That's why I'm doing the Instagram and the Twitter. I'm trying to reach out to you guys a little bit more. And I want to get a larger following. But if I don't get a super large following, by maybe this time next year, maybe not like super large, I'm not talking about like in the millions, but a significant increase from the new 1,000 that I just got, I might stop. I might want to start pursuing something else in my life. I'm just got to be real with y'all. So I got to get bigger. I really want to get bigger. Getting paid from YouTube is nice. I'm going to be real with you. I'm not getting paid yet. Hopefully soon, now that I hit 1,000 subscribers, but getting paid is something I definitely want to do, and if that is something that I don't see happening in the near future, I might stop doing YouTube. So these questions didn't come from the Q&A video itself, but it's a question I do get all the time of asking me, why do I record in my car? I don't really do that much anymore. I now record like this. I'm in a house. But I did record in my car in the past, and I might have to do it again in the future. I don't really know, for a multitude of reasons. One, your boy gets really loud, and it's really disrupting to the rest of my housemates. When I have been doing YouTube, I did have 3 other roommates, so I'd be really loud doing it in the house and be disruptive. So I didn't want to do that. Another reason is a car is a really great sound recording environment. Just being enclosed, just in the car itself, the chassis of the car. It's a nice quiet environment, and it's not very echoey. You can't really hear anything else but your voice. It does get a little tough sometimes. In the summer when it's really hot, I'd be dying in there. Sometimes I literally will be like, have to open up the door midway through my recording and just like cough, because I'm like literally my throat gets clogged up. So I didn't want to do that again this summer because it was real bad last summer. So that's why I ended up ditching the car. So this question's a little bit different. Coming from the boy Maga6990. I actually know who this is. I won't say your name, but I do know who you are. And he asked me, what is my favorite alcoholic drink? So I think I mentioned this in in an Uncharted video the other day, that I am not a huge drinker. It's not that I won't drink. I'm 23. I've been drinking for since I've been in college or whatever. But my go-to, I don't really have a go-to. I don't really drink mixed drinks. I hate the taste of alcohol. I'd rather just take a shot than sipping on the drink, like a Jack and Coke. I can't stand it. Beer, I can't stand it. I'll drink a beer, I can drink a beer, but it's just terrible, I just don't like the way it tastes at all. So I am a cider man, specifically I love Johnny Appleseed cider. I will take an Angry Orchard cider, or just any cider to be honest, but ciders are my favorite alcoholic drink. They're really good and they get you drunk. Only a couple more questions left. This one comes from Adrian Brissett. I get sorry about these names. He asked me a strange question. Would you rather have Curry, as in Steph Curry, I'm assuming, smash his side chick or his wife? I don't really understand that question too much. would I rather him commit infidelity or just to stay with his wife? It's a really strange question, but I guess I would rather him. I guess before, if you would have asked me this, well, you did ask me this 4 days ago. 4 days ago, I would say smash his wife, because, you know, why not stay loyal? But, you know, Aisha Curry was wilding, saying the NBA was rigged, saying that LeBron James shouldn't have been beasting out here on the haters, on the Golden State Warriors. So, no, she needs some payback. Steph Curry needs to teach her a lesson. So maybe go smash a side chick. That's actually really mean. Don't do that, Steph Curry. Go stay with your wife. Be a good husband. And the last question for this video comes from Sam DeCoste, or DeCoste. He asked me, have I seen the new mode in FIFA 17 and would I play it? Yes, I have seen this mode and I would definitely play it. For y'all who do not know what the new mode is, it's if you guys have ever played NBA 2K, especially the last one with the My Career, how they have all the cutscenes, it looks like FIFA 17 is doing the exact same thing. It's called The Journey, I believe. You know, like an up-and-comer running through the league, a bunch of cutscenes. It looks really, really dope, and it looks like your performance actually affects, you know, how the story and how your journey will go. So that is something I'm very interested in doing. I would love to do a FIFA series, but people don't really watch my FIFA videos. So let me know if you guys want to see me do that when the game comes out. I think that comes out like in a couple months. So let me know if you guys want to see me do that, because I would love to bring that to y'all. But that's going to be it for this one, y'all. If y'all made it to this point, thank y'all for watching. Let me know any other questions you want to do. We can keep doing more Q&As. I just need to get some more questions. I did like seeing all the Buffalo Bills questions. I do produce a lot of Buffalo Bills questions. But I would also like to see a lot more random questions. You know, random, would you rather, stuff about my life. You know, we got a couple of those in this video. But, you know, I mean, we can only ask so many Buffalo Bills questions. So let me know any other questions you guys might have. You know, I'm really down to answer anything. I am an open book to y'all. Don't forget to go ahead and follow me on Instagram, and go ahead and follow me on Twitter. I'll be posting updates up there that you will not be seeing on my YouTube channel. And you also might be able to, I might be asking questions on there, you know, to help me out with some of my YouTube questions. And you guys can help me out there. So go ahead and follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. But until next time, it's your boy, J Box, J Puzzle, J what it do, J I gotta put it in the bucket. Thanks for watching.